Hey guys, so the Forgotten Fighter, Argus, finally got a revamp and even received a buff afterwards. Now he's definitely way better than before. I experimented with different builds, and in my opinion, I think the crits build with Windtalker is the way to go. Also, I like building him with a little bit of sustain, because I don't want to be forced to activate the ult right away when engaging the enemies. But before we continue, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you end up enjoying this video. By the way, I only got 6 matches with Argus, and to make this even more interesting, my teammates are quite inexperienced. So this is going to be a really interesting match. I tried using Sprint because it's the spell that the game recommends for Argus, but after trying it, I think Flicker or Execute are definitely way better. In this one, I'm going against Cho. I know that if I take advantage of Argus' passive, I can definitely come on top. Once Argus' passive is available again, I will try to harass Cho. I saw that my teammates are contesting the walkie grass, so I thought there was a chance to get a kill.
Born in darkness. In darkness.
You have slain an enemy.
That was definitely not a good start for us. Hellcore is our core, while their alpha is only the fighter tank of their team.
Okay.
He probably didn't know that the more he moved, the more damage he would receive from Argus' second skill.
Don't ever say our I am the only judge of myself.
Enemy has been slain.
The shadow in my heart. The abyss.
Launch attack.
I saw Lois coming to the bottom lane, so I was just gonna wait until she's a little bit closer. I always try to save the ultimate until the very last moment.
Show yourselves, you foolish. Some say death, but that's
He probably has his ult available, so it's very unlikely I could kill him. It will be just a waste of time. Instead, I will let him recall so I can take down the turret. My team is getting completely destroyed by Lancelot. Lois seems to be ready to throw in the towel.
The name. Immortality or death.
Killing spree. The enemy has slain the turret. Enemy unstoppable.
His first skill is quite tricky. I think I have to play him a little bit more to be more accurate with it.
Immortality or death.
Hellcore has so little HP and doesn't even have his stacks up. This is the kind of silly mistakes you don't want to make when you're playing the core. Things were starting to look quite hopeless. The morale of the team was extremely low.
Enemy rampage. Our turret has been destroyed. Our turret is under attack. The enemy has slain the turret.
I'm afraid it will be rough, Taylor.
But if I could manage to farm a little bit more, I knew that Argus could become extremely scary later into the game.
We're behind in turrets. You have slain an enemy.
I still had my ult available, so I was confident I could still fight.
Shut down. Double kill.
I was waiting for Lancelot to cast his ultimate before ulting. I pressed the ult,
Legendary.
but I think my reaction wasn't fast enough. Sorry. That was the first game of the day. Things were getting out of hand. Their core was extremely fed at this point. But Lancelot is a hero that kind of falls off in the late game, and we definitely have the better late game composition. But it seems like our Hylos has completely lost the will to play. I honestly dislike when the player just give up when the game is not completely over. I understand that there are some games that the game is completely unwinnable, but this one was not one of them.
There goes my mercy.
Request backup. Enemy
Although 3 of my teammates are down, luckily this wasn't an Enhanced Lord, or else most likely we will have lost right here.
Our inhibitor turret is
I thought that if I used my first skill, Alpha would most likely ult me right away, so I decided to cast the second phase of the first skill right away and try to dodge his ultimate.
だ。まただ。
Here, I thought that Roger would dash away, so I decided to cast the second phase of the first skill right away as well.
Double kill. Launch attack. Your team destroyed a turret.
I was trying to predict Cho's flicker. I am always pressured to make this kind of epic plays for the ultimate highlights. I hope you understand. Winky face.
All shall be judged, be it human or human.
Initiate retreat. Launch attack.
My once merciful heart is
Roger was using this opportunity to backdoor our base. I noticed that 4 of the enemies are dead, which means Roger will most likely try to recall to defend his base. If I could prevent him from recalling, we can end the game. Now my teammates can comfortably destroy the enemy's base. I think that if you truly master Argus, he can be a very solid pick, especially if the good in-game decision is also there as well.